Sunday, November 30th, foothills of the cloud spine. The enormous volcano overlooking Seven Gates is erupting for the first time in 10 centuries. The tremors started late yesterday, and since midnight there has been a constant rain of hot ash and fire. Even here, 30 miles away, it already feels like summer. As if the mountain's fury were an ill omen, Rabican was encircled and crushed by the Watcher, who attacked by surprise from the west. The survivors of the battle who have reached us speak of ribbons of fire tearing flesh from bone, and thick clouds of poison which rotted whole formations of men to pieces in moments. Our wizards were powerless to stop the carnage. They also say that the pass of Seven Gates has become a raging river, fed by snow melting as the volcano heats the earth around it. The defenders who remained in the pass are surely drowned, and in a few days, when the water is gone, the pass will be open again and undefended. But none of this concerns us. What remains of the silver mine's garrison is less than 10 minutes behind us now, determined to claim the arm. We are all too exhausted to continue running, and our scouts have chosen a hill up ahead where we can make a stand. I've heard there are a number of our own men among those pursuing us, turned to the dark by the deceiver. None of us look forward to meeting them in battle.
So we've got to defend the Watcher's arm that we acquired in our little grave robbery in the previous mission. It's stashed up here at the top of the hill in this baggage depot, but we don't actually have to keep much of an eye on that. We just have to stay alive. We're going to be defending ourselves from various waves of enemies, and we've got a rather large number of units to do it with, so this is going to take a little bit of concentration to manage all these effectively.
Ready?
No, just want the group on the left. Okay, apparently I've forgotten how double click works. There. So, okay, like I was saying, we've got a large number of friendly units here, and that was one of the things that actually made this a really popular co-op map. You had enough units so that if you had a large team of people playing, you could delegate an interesting amount of units to everybody, and you could have fun getting them all to cooperate with each other. That's interesting. We've got dwarves among the evil units. What are they doing?
Yes! Stay clear! Look out! Move it! Stay clear!
Huh. So, I mean, back in Crow's Bridge, they implied that the Dark were taking the corpses of our army and making thrall out of them. But this is something different going on here. I guess they're traitors or under a spell or something. One good thing is they leave their satchel charges like that on the side of the hill for us, so that's pretty handy.
Yeah! That was mine!
Got some more coming. So, let's hope we can get rid of these thrall here without having to move our archers. That looks good. Alright, let's put the archers back on those dark dwarves. You'll notice I'm doing some ground attacks here to extend my throw range a little bit more. If you do those right, you can catch enemies in splash damage.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need the Zerks to deal with these guys.
Oh, yeah!
Come on.
Whoops.
Okay, that's a miracle I didn't take more damage from that. I guess I got lucky. Well, we're in good shape. So the other reason that this map was really popular in co-op is that the next attack waves after that first one, they come from randomized directions, so it gives you a little variety when you replay it. So I'm going to send my Zerks out, spread them out a little bit to try and see where the next wave is coming from, and just move my slow units to the center of the map. We've got a blue dot on the map. There's an ally of ours out there for some reason. Let's come back over here to the south side. It's a dwarf. It's one of those dark dwarves. I guess he's managed to escape from the spell or whatever. So that's nice. We can always use another dwarf. Let's kill his pursuer there and bring him in. So this is probably a sign that the next wave is coming from the south. Let's go ahead and set up here. I remember playing co-op on this map a lot back when Myth first came out with Clan Plaid, who was the clan or guild that I played Myth with. But that was, I guess, over 10 years ago now. So I don't really remember any of the super secret tricks about beating this map. I think we're doing good here so far, though.
Move here, move there.
I'm moving.
Yeah, there's the next wave. Let's put up some satchels for them. I need to remember to keep doing that in defensive maps like this one.
Make up your mind.
Okay, I think that's probably all we'll have time for. Ooh, there's a trow. Hebus ictus. I knew a guy named Hebus ictus. That's probably not the same guy, though. Let's back up our archers. Those trow are scary fast, and they've got that one-hit kill attack. So I need to give my Zerks a little more room to work. Got some evil archers out there, too. Those are going to be fun to deal with. First, let's see if we can mess up these Myrmidons.
Incoming!
Oh yeah.
Move here, move there.
Okay, looks like he's just content to send in the foot soldiers. So let's clean up these thrall. Gonna have to get my archers on those bad guy archers as soon as I can. Now here comes the trow. I think I need to get the dwarfs out of there.
Watch it.
And let's get the archers out too. Let's give him some berserk lovin'.
Hey,
Oh, no, 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 he's coming after the archers. Ah,
Casualty.
no, attack the Zerks. Look, Zerks, there you go.
Stand clear.
Hi.
Casualty.
Step aside.
Well,
Casualty.
okay. That was alright. I guess it's about time that my archers took one for the team. I've been kind of babying them through some of the previous missions. Well, my Zerks are really
Come over here.
in bad shape. Let's finish off this last lonely Myrmidon, and then see if we can get healed up.
Stand clear.
Come on.
got him.
Alright.
Over here.
And we've got some dots on the southeast, so I guess we know where the next wave is coming from.
Let's go.
They don't seem to be coming really fast, though, so it looks like we'll have time to get there. More evil archers on a ridge out there. They certainly do have a lot of charmed or traitor units, whatever those are.
Yes.
I'm wondering if that ominous-looking army we saw in the cutscene was not our army, but an army of these other guys.
Let's go.
Well, I think we're just gonna stay with the same plan, which is keep defending the top of the mountain here rather than going out to meet them.
Yeah.
We've got a really good defensive setup. Especially with our extra dwarf. We can put a couple of dwarves on this bunch of thrall that's coming up here on the right. And a couple of dwarves out to the left.
Oh yeah.
The access to this side of the mountain, it's really restricted to just these two lanes, or ramps. Makes it a little easier to defend. It also makes it a little bit harder for us to just run out there and attack the archers, or whoever else is out there.
Yes.
I really like this setup, doing the usual archer and dwarf thing when we're working on a downhill slope. It lets the archers shoot over the dwarves much easier.
Yeah.
Clear.
Yeah.
Take these guys out. Come on.
Yes. Yeah, fool.
Oh, no, run away.
That was mine.
Crap. Well, there goes the dwarf that we saved from the dark. At least he had a few brief moments of freedom and blowing stuff up, which is probably more important. The dark side sure does have a lot of these stubby little bastards. Okay, that was pretty cool. Better them than me. Oh, where'd that come from? Just, I guess that's from that last explosion. So they still got the archers out there, but like I mentioned, it's kind of a bad proposition to go out one of those ramps to attack them. So we'll just let them sit and stew unless we absolutely have to go get them. They've got some more units on the radar. More evil archers. It looks like they're heading towards the northeast point. So let's see if we can get there ahead of them.
Let's go. I'm moving.
Looks like they've got about as many archers as I do. But obviously I've got a good height advantage here. So if they're in the mood for an archer duel, they can just bring it on. If they get close enough, I'll also try doing some dwarf ground attacks to roll a cocktail into them.
Ready.
Even if it doesn't hurt them much, it might do enough damage to interrupt their attacks.
Step aside.
Let's give it a spin here.
Yes.
Well,
Got him.
okay, let's try it again. Well, I think we've got this particular fight won, regardless. Got one archer that's a little beat up though, let's pull him out.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, what's next? More myrmidons. Well, we know what they like. Myrmidons like satchel charges.
Yes, sir. My Make up your mind.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Hurry up.
What?
Got him.
Idiot!
Stand clear.
Okay, that's nice.
Oh yeah. Fool!
Well, we're really living on the edge with those last-second dwarf throws. Let's heal up. Well, more of those evil dwarves.
Stand clear.
But I think without any more support, they're going to have a tough time attacking us up here.
Hey, step aside.
Yes. Step aside. Stop.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that was nasty.
Yes. Yes.
Oops. We're
Ready.
out of roots.
Oh yeah.
Hooray.
But we won! That was the last of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Well, we certainly made a mess. Got bits of undead all over the mountain. And some of our own bits as well. Got some casualties in each of the unit types. To be fair, we lost a dwarf as well, although it doesn't show it here. I guess it doesn't take into account the ally that we got partway through the mission. But we've pretty much held our own on this side of the mountains. From the pre-mission briefing, though, it sounds like that volcano is going to be opening up the passes again. So we're probably going to have to head back across the mountains and go tangle with the armies of the dark that are off to the east. So let's go on ahead to the next mission and see what comes of that.